This is the Narrowboat Review, and this is your reviewer, Jack Beyer, here in beautiful Crystal Beach, Florida, wishing he was there with you on the cut. Today is December the 6th, it's a Sunday, and I've just finished reviewing 14, 15 vlogs that were released today. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them, well, you're going to want to take a pass. But you won't know which ones until you finish watching this vlog. First up is Alan Davies, and his channel is My Narrowboat Venture. It started the vlog, he's frozen in, but later when it defrosts, he goes on a pre-COVID, pre-lockdown cruise. But he tells us it may be his last until after Christmas. You'll have to stand by for further news. He doesn't tell you where he is or what canal he's on, but with a little bit of detective work and knowing Alan, he's somewhere on the Leicester Arm. And he's on his way to his marina in Yelvertoft. Well, let's just check out some of his vlog.
Good morning. I had no idea at all it was going to freeze over during the night. I obviously didn't have my eye on the ball, did I? So I woke to a very frosty morning. The sun is out, it's absolutely beautiful. The solar panels are iced up. Inside the canopy here, there's lots of condensation. It's Thursday today. Yesterday was a lovely day, and tomorrow should also be.
You remember Duncan Spanian? Oh, of course you do. He's the guy that owns the narrowboat Jorga and the wide beam Dutch barge Linda. Well, he's still demolishing his way down to bare steel in the Linda. And in this vlog, you catch him doing some banging and grinding and painting and scraping of primer. That gets kind of boring. But towards the end of the vlog, you get to hear the history of the Linda. He finds the serial number on the barge, and which, with the help of the previous owner in Holland, he finds out that this was one of the barges that the Nazis confiscated or stole back in World War II to be part of Operation Sea Lion, the invasion of Britain. Well, I guess it took about 70 years and the help of Candace, but that boat finally made it to England. In this very short clip from Life Afloat, Daisy attacks a tree. Well, it's easy to define this one, folks. It's tree 1, Daisy 0. Life aboard Amy Jo was a hoot today. It was about a half hour to an hour live stream where they were going through the locks in Chester. It was an up and back. Unfortunately, they had some severe audio issues, and most of it was like a silent movie. But the fellow vloggers and narrowboaters who tuned in just to watch it anyway, we had a hoot just chatting back and forth. At times to time, they did get the audio working, and take a look at it, see if that's something that you want to watch. You know, you always like to watch Chris and Steve. They're a wonderful couple, and you like the town of Chester. It's really beautiful. On Gary Captain Phillips, Gary is still cruising with Amy Jo. It's the second vlog he's done in as many days. On this one, he's still in Chester, And he gives you a lot of local info on things like barbers and Indian takeaway, the CRT type amenities, etc. Gee, I wish I was there with those guys. In the last vlog, Michael Chartress uh, did a rant. He did a rant about Brexit, and he must have gotten some bad feedback or weird comments, because in this one, he's doing a rant against the comments that he received. Again, I don't know anything about the issues. I'm not familiar with it at all. But what I am familiar with is this vlog, and if I were you, I'd give it a pass. It's unfortunate because usually Michael does some really good narrowboat vlogs. In A Life Full of Meaning, Lisa starts out saying that they are in a moored site, they've gotten out of the marina, and they're having lousy internet, and how is she going to get her vlog up? Well, apparently she did, and we're all the better for it. At the beginning of the vlog on Sunday, she's still in the marina, and they're winding things up, doing last minute chores, and getting ready for the constant cruising. Glenn gets some packages in the mail, and he increases his CD radio collection. And the biggest news is they left the marina. And those people are so well loved in that marina. You wouldn't believe they were getting gifts, and as they were pulling out down the cut, people were bringing their narrowboats up to the cut to wave goodbye, and it was a very heartwarming event to see how well they're thought of in their marina. Anyway, they were down the cut now, and you can catch up on them by watching this vlog. Do I even really need to review Boating Photographer? You know what you're going to get when you watch this guy's videos. You're going to see some beautiful photography. On this one, he's on the Grand Union, and he does a towpath walk to Cosgrove. You just know you're in for it, and the photography is there. Let me show you a few clips.
It's Sunday morning, it's so early. I've put on my boots, had a cup of tea, and I'm here now outside the Navigator Inn on the beautiful Grand Union Canal, just outside Cosgrove, because I'm going to go for a canal walk today. It's going to be fantastic. The sun's just coming up. The weather looks perfect today, so come along with me. That I got up early as well to come and explore this stretch of canal. It's absolutely stunning. As I walked across grassy fields, the colours of autumn were brought out beautifully by the deep blue skies. The rich browns, deep reds and luxurious yellows of the slowly decaying leaves. Being in tune with the seasons and getting into the rhythm of nature heightens your senses.
Really didn't want to leave those beautiful photographs, but we must move on. On Lorna Jane Adventures this week, she's moored, and it's very, very cold outside. She has a big discussion on heat on a narrowboat versus a house. Frankly, I like Lorna Jane, but this one was a bore. In Narrowboat Tales, Ian is still in the marina. He announces a great contest for kids, and it has to do with a Christmas theme. I'm not going to give it away. I want you kiddies to go look at his site and see what that contest is all about. Do you want to win a hat? Then you better watch and get those rules. Well, next we're going to go on a cruise, he says, to Stoke. Do you know the history of the 5 towns? Well, he'll explain it all to you. And the next part of the video, he goes on a cruise up to Stoke. And he gives you some local history as he goes. It's a bow cam type shot as he chit-chats, and as usual, he's very entertaining. Hey, Do you know the history of the 5 towns? He'll tell you all about it if you just watch his vlog. In Narrowboat Will, we catch Will, I think it's part 4 of his River Avon series, and he finally makes it to Tewksbury at the bottom of the Avon River. He does it on what starts out as a cold but sunny day, but later on you start to see a major storm front chase him into, well, I'll let you finish that one. But on a nicer note, the Tewksbury happens to be my wife's favorite village, town, city, whatever you want to call it, in all of the UK. And almost every trip we go, she wants to go to Tewksbury. She loves the cathedral. She loves the walking up and down on High Street. It's her favorite place. Let me show you some of the sites that she likes that Will took.
Tewksbury is an amazing place to visit. They've got this beautiful abbey, the Tewksbury Abbey, and you walk into the grounds, you can sit down. There's a lovely walkway in there. The left-hand side, you've got the rectory, and look at that. Tewksbury Abbey, isn't that amazing? 16 something, I think, or it could even be earlier than that. A lot of this stuff I can't remember, but there we are from the road. That's another view from the road as well as you walk past it. It's a very imposing building, beautiful to visit. And the high street's fantastic, got lots of shops and little quirky little places. That's an old quay building or something. It's got an unusual sign outside. You've got these little tiny alleyways. And each little alleyway is like a little adventure in itself. There's houses and flats and there's shops and there's all kinds of stuff down these alleyways. That's the main high street again.
There's a relatively new channel that we've talked about before. It's called Making a Narrowboat with Nanny and Granddad. If you're into baby pictures and looking at pictures of other people's beautiful kids, then this is the vlog for you, because it's a short part 2 introductory vlog into this couple that is making this new vlog. So if I were you, I'd probably give it a pass. On Vlog from the Frog, Pip takes the boat Frog in a Bucket, and she and Rob cruise to their marina home, which is going to be the Crick Marina. They start off in Braunston and they do a lovely photo tour, which I'm going to show you some in a minute. And I like this couple because the way they talk back and forth and they trade off on the different lines, I just thought it was very, very well done. They're going to show you some beautiful scenery. Here's an example.
A week in Braunston was great, but eventually the bare cupboards meant we had to move on.
And whilst there was a shop in Braunston, it didn't have a huge supply, so we just felt that this was the time to go to somewhere like Tesco's and get a bigger shop.
So Friday the 13th saw us finishing the Braunston flight with the fuel boat. Braunston Tunnel is almost 2,000 metres long and was completed in 1797. The tunnel was dug from either end, but unfortunately the workmen failed to meet in the middle, and the result is its famous kink. Shortly after the tunnel, we moored up and walked the 2.5 miles to the Tesco's in Daventry to buy those things that we just couldn't get in Braunston.
And the final vlog for today is our Narrowboat Quest with Pat and Eileen. They're headed from Elsmere, where we saw those last 2 beautiful vlogs they did, and they're heading to just before the Montgomery Canal. It's a delightful cruise. Come and share it with them. Watch their vlog this week.
We've been moored at Elsmere for the past month. We've topped up with water and provisions and can finally move on. Leaving Elsmere, the canal winds its way through quiet rural countryside of Shropshire. Opened in 1805 and considered to be part of the Shropshire Union system, it was formerly known as the Elsmere Canal. It thrived until the end of the First World War, after which it saw very little traffic and navigation was abandoned in 1944. With the increase of leisure use, the route was rebranded the Llangollen Canal in 1980s and has since become one of the most popular routes for holidaymakers and boaters. We cruised for approximately an hour and 20 minutes before mooring just past the junction to the Montgomery Canal.
As they say, no, we've left Elsmere on
The 2nd of December.
Yeah! And away we go.
Not that we didn't like it at Elsmere, because it was lovely, and actually we could have stayed longer.
God, yeah. I mean, everything was there. All the services, a lovely post. I mean, the post office, absolutely fantastic.
They were amazing, weren't they?
Absolutely amazing. And they even offered, because they said, oh, I said I was waiting for some parcels, and they said, oh yeah, that's all right. She said, is it urgent? Only if you give us your phone number, I'll give you a call when they come in. I'm like, wow, that doesn't happen normally, but yeah. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, so they were good. We're just going to cruise from here to Frankton Locks today.
Yep.
And we've booked a passage down through Frankton Locks for Saturday. Today's Wednesday.
Yep.
And so we'll hang around Frankton until Saturday and then we'll go down to the go down through the locks.
Well, there were so many vlogs, I wish I could have put more of their extracts in, but you need to watch those vlogs. They're pretty darn good this week. Of course, there are a few dogs. Well, this is Jack Beyer, the Narrowboat Review, and I'm signing off for today. If you enjoyed the video, please put a like, subscribe, and your comments, and the bell icon if you want to see when the next review comes out. And for now, I'll say so long.